CES coverage sponsored by Audible.com, where books come alive. Listen to a bestseller on your iPod or MP3. Get a free trial at audiblepodcast.com/CES.
CES coverage sponsored by GoDaddy.com, the leader in domain names and web hosting services. New GoDaddy customers save 25% by using promo code CES25 at GoDaddy.com.
CES coverage sponsored by Luxor Las Vegas. Get to the point. Rooms start at $40. See TPN.TV for the Luxor advertisement, which is the gateway to savings.
Welcome to Anthony Scarcella. But I'm not hearing you. I don't think that we've got that mic turned up. Let's try it again. I think he should be on 3. Yeah.
Am I coming in now?
Yeah, you're coming in. If you move just a little more, it's very directional.
There we go.
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah, that's great.
Perfect.
That's great. This looks like you've done this before.
A couple times.
Okay. Yeah, and actually, Anthony, I didn't mean to mess up your last name there. What I wanted to emphasize is this guy's title. He is the Chief Gadget Officer at Gazelle. And I love that. I love that title. And how long did it take you to come up with that?
Well, I guess it was brought up by our PR team and a whole bunch of scientists in the lab,
Yeah, but you didn't fight it.
Oh, of course not.
You didn't fight it when they said, "Okay, this is what we're going to call you."
Yeah, it's fantastic. I love it.
So, what does a chief gadget officer do in a company like Gazelle? What's your responsibilities?
For all those who are familiar with Gazelle, they know that we buy used electronics to get cash for your gadgets.
Okay, let's go ahead and we can turn this around here, and you'll see on the right. You're up on the right-hand monitor there,
perfect.
if you can see.
So, let me see in 1 second. Okay, so this is our website. We support 22 different categories of consumer electronics. Over 250,000 items are available to trade in. So, as a chief gadget officer, I'm responsible for tracking what's coming in, looking at what's new that's out there, like CES. This is a perfect show for me. That way we can better predict how these things are gonna sell. So, for example, we saw when Windows 7 phones came out, we saw a crazy uptick in BlackBerry trades. So that's right before our phone comes out, we see BlackBerries coming in. We can tell how successful or how unsuccessful a product is going to be.
Yeah.
So for the biggest example, of course, is iPhone. iPhone 4, the day it gets announced last year, iPhone 3, 3GS skyrocket. It just trades through
the number of people trading in the old.
As soon as they make that announcement, and I'm going to expect the same exact thing for the Verizon announcement that's on the 11th, I believe.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So how did Gazelle get started? What was the spark of inspiration that said, hey, here's a business here?
So the company's almost 4 years old. It's about 3.5 years old, and our CEO at the time was trying to trade in some cell phones I think at a Costco or something, and some retailer, and they're actually going to charge him to exactly
to take it back.
So he was like, "This is crazy," So then he got together with a bunch of friends and some investors, and they started up this idea.
But he could have put an ad on Craigslist. He could have put them on eBay. I mean, there are ways to get rid of them other than just tossing them, right?
Yes, of course. What Gazelle does, it supplies the fastest and the easiest way to recycle and get cash for your gadgets.
Mm-hmm.
So,
what distinguishes Gazelle from some of these other approaches?
So, like I said, first of all, our catalog. We have the best, the most comprehensive catalog of consumer electronics. It's like 250,000 items, 22 different categories. And then we have an excellent customer experience. We're all about the customer experience at Gazelle, so we have a great customer care team. We have live chats. We pay for shipping. Everything's, we give you a box, like most of the time, as long as it can fit in there. We have green initiatives, green standards. So we work with recyclers.
What sorts of questions come in on the live chat? Are people kind of skeptical of your service? Or
I think most of the questions are mostly tech related.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what condition is this actually? What model do I have? So a lot of people that aren't tech savvy, they'll be asking questions like, is this an 8830? Is this an 8330? So like a lot of model questions. And then of course you get the basic, where's my item actually going? What are you going to do with it after you get it? How long until I get paid?
Yeah.
But all that stuff's on a new website. This is the new website we just launched 3 days ago.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's like a brand new look for Gazelle. It's pretty nice.
So this is for the cell phone, and then all the accessories and stuff, the spare batteries and the chargers and the whole package, right?
Well, when you look up your item, we'll ask you if it has obviously it has a functional battery or anything. But right now we keep accessories pretty separate. Right now it's just about the device. So if you have all that stuff and you want to include it and you're getting rid of it, go ahead. It's the best thing to do.
Right. So, but you're not going to be penalized because you've lost a power cord or.
Well, if it's something that needs to be operational, makes the device operational, there might be a small minimum deduction for it, like a power cord for a MacBook or a battery for a laptop, something like that. That could penalize you. But
yeah. So this is kind of like when you're getting for a car, for a used car.
Well, that's exactly how we look at the whole service in general.
Uh-huh.
Like when you go to buy a new car, what do you do with your old one? Trade it in, resell it. We want people to look at gadgets pretty much the exact same way. So you want to take care of your gadget, right? You want to protect it. You want to get a skin for it, a case. Make sure it's in pristine condition. That way, when you trade it in, you get the maximum value, right? And people don't really take in subsidy pricing on cell phones into consideration, the normal average consumer. So people go out and buy a new iPhone. What's it? $199, right?
Yeah.
They trade it in within 9 months to us, and we're paying them like $330. They're like, hey, how can this be? So they've already paid for the new iPhone that's going to be $199 and got a little extra money.
Right, right.
So the service works fantastic like that.
Yeah, it's really in consumer products in general. The economics have really changed because buy it up and buy it, use it up, wear it out may not be the best strategy on a cost of ownership basis.
Exactly. So we like to look at everything like the product life cycle. We want to teach consumers about the product life cycle of a product, that just because this phone is 9 months old to you and you're on to the latest and greatest, for someone else it could be their brand new device. Their iPhone 3G is now their top phone. So we're all about this term re-commerce, where we like to keep things moving. We like to keep products moving in the product life cycle.
So how do you publicize? I know that you advertise on some new media networks.
Yes.
Are you in other areas that you communicate your offer?
Well, we like to really go out after the upgraders, the tech enthusiasts. So we're on a bunch of different podcasts, putting our message out, and then we also have the green initiative. So we're looking at recyclers, e-waste. So basically, we have two basic segments, but we're more into the upgraders, more of like a lifestyle where we want people upgrading smart through Gazelle.
So I would think that as you're in a rapidly growing company and hundreds of thousands of product categories or products that you're tracking, how has your IT infrastructure grown to support that? Is that a responsibility that you have?
No, I'm not responsible for that, but I can tell you just from like the last year or so, engineers have just been flowing in our office. So we hired a new CTO, a couple new engineers. So we're building stuff from the ground up that makes us really differentiates us from the competition.
Okay, and so you're able to monitor trends on a specific model.
Yes, of course.
on a I guess I assume almost a daily basis.
Yeah, like our pricing engine is very complex. We have a pricing analyst, engineers. They monitor supply and demand, current offerings, price. So you'll see price fluctuate. We have a nice chart. If you look up one of the items, you can see a price chart, which I can show.
Yeah, let's see if we can pull something up, because it's tempting in this type of a situation to take an older item. For example, if I reach down here, this is an iPhone Edge, a 1G, first generation iPhone, and really been puzzling what to do with this thing because I want an iPhone 4, and I'm saying, well, is this a paperweight? Should I take out the SIM card and make it into, give it to my grandson to play with, or what should I do with this?
Well, you want to trade it into Gazelle, of course.
I want to trade it into Gazelle.
Here's a little demo of the website right here. So right here, I searched for an iPhone. This is a 3G.
3G, yeah.
So you have some basic questions right here, right? So my cell phone has. This is pretty much like a conditional question. So let's say, it's pretty much almost in perfect condition, right? Then you click continue. Okay, then it's going to ask you, do you have water? Is it free of water damage?
Yeah, water damage has got to be a big thing.
Once it has water damage, you can't resell. The carrier gets involved, and it's a big mess. So make sure you always want to answer these questions as honestly as possible. It makes the process go a lot faster.
Sure.
and then it's going to ask you what accessories you have with it. So, for example, this is AC adapter and the original cables. So select that, and then continue. Now it's going to calculate an offer for you. So right now I'll pay you $125 for that 3G 16 gigabyte.
Sure.
So now it's going to be like shopping backwards. So you're going to add it to your box, and then we're gonna if you accept to add it to your box, we'll give you a shipping label, send you a box. Everything's paid for. You don't have to worry about it.
Ah, okay.
And then when you come to your payment options, you're going to have like 5 different payment options. So you can get a check, you can get PayPal, you can choose to donate to charity if you want. You can get an Amazon gift card, which will give you a 5% boost in your trade-in value, which is nice. We have a partnership with Amazon on that. And we also have partnerships with Walmart, Costco, Sears, and we just recently acquired Newegg as well. So if you go through their sites, you get all those gift cards if you choose to.
Oh, okay. So if I have an unused item around, I may really be sitting on some cash.
True.
First of all, and secondly, 5% more cash if I convert it to an Amazon card.
Exactly.
Or a credit at Amazon.
True.
Wow.
Yeah. So the partner sites, they're really cool. They have their own URLs, and there's, like I said, Newegg, Sears. They work just as well as Gazelle. Same thing.
Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. So the process seems to be very, very straightforward, and you've been around 4 years.
Almost 4 years.
Okay.
And one more thing, the payout time, 5 to 7 days.
5 to 7 days when you get, however you have designated
Exactly,
that payout to occur. Okay. Where can people go for more information to try out Gazelle?
Gazelle.com.
Gazelle.com. Very, very simple. Chief Gadget Officer Anthony, thanks very much for joining us and here at Tech Podcast Network.
Thank you.
Thanks. Well, there we are. Wow. All that stuff that's been sitting around in the basement or in little boxes might actually have some residual value, and it might also give the opportunity to donate it to charity in a responsible way.
You know, Andy, I was actually a client of theirs. I was skeptical like you, found out about it in new media, saw a promo code, started entering things in on their website. I was surprised at how much they gave me, and I actually went back through all my old boxes and found things that I thought I was going to probably give at a garage sale. They gave me some money for old camera lenses, and I was really pleasantly surprised.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I walked away happy.
I need to do that from a camera lens standpoint as well.